This is a stimulus update and daily news report. There's new details with President Biden's $800 checks in the Build Back Better bill. When it comes to student loan forgiveness, yesterday, October 22nd, was supposed to be the deadline that progressives set for President Biden to announce whether or not he could cancel student loans via executive order. When it comes to the big Build Back Better bill, a lot has been taken out and a lot has been changed. I'll let you know where it stands as of now. Looks like there's a new deadline for Monday of when everything should be finished according to the House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer, and a Republican representative has put articles of impeachment for President Biden. I'll let you know why the reasons for that was. Then I'll answer the questions you leave for me in the comments. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. If you appreciate the fact-based, fast-paced updates, hit the like button down below, and I'm giving you $200 to my subscribers, announcing the winners tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you still have time to enter if it's not 8 p.m. yet. I'll put in another video then. But first, let's get into this. So Ilhan Omar, AOC, and other progressive lawmakers pressed Biden to release student loan forgiveness memo. This came out October 13th, about 10 days ago, and there has been no mention. So the deadline was yesterday, October 22nd, to determine the extent of the administration's authority to broadly cancel student debt through administrative action, basically asking if President Biden could cancel student loans via executive order, and there has been no mention of that whatsoever. I checked every article, video, not from President Biden, not from the progressives, so still don't know what's going on with that. When it comes to stimulus checks, Senior Stimulus Advocacy Group proposes one-time $1,400 payment for Social Security recipients. That came out yesterday, so still daily articles coming out for the senior stimulus of $1,400. Still no mention of that entering the package. When it comes to the California stimulus check, why you may not have received the payment or won't at all. So I've been getting a lot of questions about the California stimulus check. Why haven't people received it yet? So I'll go over quickly what the qualifications are. You must have been a California resident for most of last year and still live in the state, file 2020 tax return by October 15th, 2021, earn less than $75,000 last year, have a social security number and or an individual tax identification number, and can't be claimed by another taxpayer as a dependent. So if you don't qualify, then that could be the reason why you haven't received the California stimulus check yet, or if ever. When it comes to this article right here that just came out yesterday, stimulus update, this plan would end payments for 37 million children. This is referring to the child tax credit and the changes that Senator Joe Manchin would like to make to the program. So Joe Manchin's child tax credit changes could prevent more than 37 million children from getting aid. So what he wants to do here is have a cap of income. So he would have it where it would include an income cap of $60,000 per year, and then there would also be a minimum work requirement. So only working parents would be able to get that child tax credit of either $250 or $300 per month, according to Joe Manchin. That hasn't been set in stone yet, but it looks like the child tax credit is only going to go on for 1 more year as opposed to 5 years or even permanently. Here's the latest video clip explaining what is in there, what is out of the big package, the Build Back Better bill, and where we stand as of now.
Now, it sounds like Democrats are finally getting close to the finish line when it comes to delivering the Build Back Better agenda. But the questions we all need answers to: what exactly will be in there, and will it include what was promised? Now, Vice President Kamala Harris traveled to the Boogie Down today. She was in the Bronx and visited with families, in part to promote the administration's plans.
This right now is a moment that will not last. It is a particular moment of incredible opportunity and a moment to transform our nation. In this moment, we have an opportunity to build an economy that works for working families.
And last night, President Biden seemed to appear hopeful that it would actually get done. Take a listen.
We're down to 4 or 5 issues, which I'm not going to negotiate on national television, as you might guess.
We'd be interested in hearing them if you want.
No, I know. But all kidding aside, I think we can get there.
But there are two major hurdles that Democrats have to overcome. And that is West Virginia Senator, I love the filibuster, Joe Manchin, and Arizona Senator, nobody knows what she wants, Kyrsten Sinema. Now, in order to ensure that both remain on board in passing this once-in-a-lifetime legislation, the White House and fellow Democrats had to trim their proposal from $3.5 trillion to somewhere around $2 trillion. So here's where we stand on what's in the legislation and what exactly it means to you. Now, according to NBC News, the bill currently includes a year extension to the child tax credit, 4 weeks of paid family leave, that's down from 12 weeks, universal pre-K, vouchers for dental costs, funding for child care centers, an increase in Pell Grants to help pay for college, elder care provisions, and some type of climate change funding. Now, let's talk about what's probably out. That's free community college, expanded Medicare, a more aggressive climate change proposal, and, thanks to Sinema, no increased corporate tax hikes to help pay for this bill. And additionally, the Washington Post is reporting that the bill will most likely include a smaller investment in housing and homelessness. But in a promising sign, it does seem like Democrats are finally looking to finalize the plan that would tax 700 of the wealthiest Americans as a source of spending for the legislation. House Democrats will aim to take up the legislation, which would give Americans more, but in smaller amounts instead of hardier investments into fewer things by October 31st. As you know, that's Halloween. Let's pray it's not a doomsday.
So those are the latest changes to the Build Back Better bill. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you think about the paid leave being decreased from 12 weeks to 4 weeks? Is that a good idea, bad idea? What about no more free community college? Let me know your thoughts on all of that down in the comments below. So when is this finally going to happen? We keep hearing deadlines, we keep hearing changes, but when is action going to happen? Well, House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer wants framework for Biden's social spending plan set before Monday. So today is Saturday, the 23rd, and it wants to be set before Monday. So House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer wants to agree to a framework on President Joe Biden's social safety net and climate plan before Monday. Democrats are deciding how to cut costs from $3.5 trillion plan and offset the spending without raising the tax rates for corporations and the wealthiest individuals. President Joe Biden said he hopes Democrats can reach a deal before he leaves for Europe in a week, which, by the way, he's leaving October 29th. And Biden confirmed Democrats will likely drop free community college and Medicare coverage expansion from the plan while scaling back their paid leave policy. So looks like Monday, maybe it could be done. The vote is supposed to happen by the 31st, but even if it happens on the 31st, President Biden is going to be out of town across the pond in Europe. So we don't know what's going to happen. If it's going to happen, let me know down in the comments below. Will it be done by Monday? Will we have a vote? Will they finally finish negotiations? Let me know your thoughts on that. So when it comes to the $800 checks, so Democrats waive vouchers for Medicare dental benefits amid funding squeeze. So this is referring to, originally there were supposed to be $1,000 checks, $1,000 vouchers that could be used for dental, but Biden says expanding Medicare to include hearing, dental, and vision a reach. So what was said here specifically about the $800 voucher checks, the president said there have been related discussions about potentially giving recipients $800 voucher for dental work, but he said there has been less consensus on vision coverage. So when it comes to the $800 voucher for dental work, originally, Bernie Sanders and Progressive Democrats said it was going to be $1,000. Now it's going to be $800. Let me know down in the comments below. Is $800 for dental work throughout the year? Is that a good number? Should it be higher? Should it be able to be used for cash if someone doesn't want to use it for dental coverage? Let me know your thoughts on that down in the comments below. Next, when it comes to President Biden, and being or having articles of impeachment against him. So U.S. lawmaker introduces articles of impeachment on Biden for abusing power to aid his son. So here's a video clip from Representative Green talking more about the issues and why she put articles of impeachment for President Biden.
Today, I really appreciate you hearing my request. I have introduced House Res 57. These are articles of impeachment on President Biden for abuse of power in regards to his willingness to use his position of power to aid his son, Hunter Biden, and their business dealings. I've also introduced another article of impeachment on President Biden, which is HRES 597. This has to do with the national security crisis that President Biden has created with regards to the extreme threat at the southern border. I've introduced House Res 598, articles of impeachment on President Biden in regards to the failure in Afghanistan. And I've introduced House Res 596, articles of impeachment on President Biden for the COVID eviction moratorium and his willingness to use his position to try to do what he shouldn't be doing. We have three branches of power. Now, this is not an issue that is just important to me. This is an issue that's important to the American people. You see, the American people in polling just recently, there's a range between 60% of Americans that say that Joe Biden should be impeached, but it goes as high as 83% of Republicans think President Biden deserves to be impeached. 58% of independents and 40% of Democrats agreeing that President Biden should be impeached for his failures to the American people as president.
Let me know your thoughts on Representative Green's articles for impeachment for President Biden. Are they good reasons for impeachment? Not good reasons? Is this a good idea, bad idea? Let me know your thoughts on all that down in the comments below. Do you think President Biden should be impeached? Let me know your thoughts. So next I'm going to answer the questions you leave for me in the comments. Susan O'Neill, I watch all of your videos and you are the best. How do I get the $200 you're giving to your subscribers? Great question. So later today, I will be right before my 8 o'clock video for today, October 23rd, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to pick the winners and by random, so I have details with instructions down in the description below this video. Just click the show more tab and you can be able to sign up for the $200. So yeah, I'll be announcing the winners then. Basically, you have to be subscribed to this channel, my other two channels, and comment on a past video, which I have a link to down in the description below. Video Guy 05, any word on student loans? So I was looking forward to hearing something yesterday. I checked all day yesterday, October 22nd. This morning, no news on student loan forgiveness, for President Biden to say whether it could be done through executive action or not. Not even a word from progressives trying to call out President Biden. So, yeah, nothing on that. Sorry, I wish I could say more. Scott Waymaster, why do they only help people with kids? A lot of other people need money. I think that's wrong. Yeah, so definitely people on disability, people, veterans, a lot of other Social Security recipients, people on fixed income, they need a lot of help right now, and they're struggling a lot with rising costs and inflation. So I totally agree with you. It seems that people with kids, in terms of seniors, there's potential for them to get money, but nothing set in stone yet. But I agree with you. Definitely more people need that. Melody Gibson asks, what about the state of Oregon? They barely do anything. Please answer. So I haven't seen anything for the state of Oregon. Probably seen maybe 10 to 13 states so far that have given some form of stimulus payments to people in their states. But with Oregon, I haven't seen anything with that. So unfortunately, that is all the stimulus news I have for you today. To hopefully brighten your day a bit, here's my daughter Bella's tip of the day.
The one thing for the tip of the day, be glad what you have, because I might not be there, because if you really wanted something and now you don't like it, you have to take a chance what you had before, because I might not be there. So that's the last tip of the day that I wanted to give. Bye, it's Bella.
Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate all of your support. Quick reminder again, if you want to sign up for to potentially win the $200, details down in the description below. And we're actually going away for a little bit, for a few days. I'm going to still provide videos on a daily basis. I'm going to try my best to. We're going to another hotel. I'll give you more details on that. And if you want to check out any of my other videos, you could click up here or down here, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.